And welcome back to Paradise Killer one more time. Even though last time we did the trial, and we finished it, and we convicted everyone we wanted to convict, it has been said that you can just do the trial anytime you want, and as you saw, we can just accuse anyone we want and just see what happens. Well, one of the options when we started this trial was if we accepted the truth, the official story, or was there more truth? I just want to see how things could... What would happen? What would it be like if the conspiracy worked? If the plan went off without a hitch?
Investigator.
What is that ending?
You are savior as well. Is paradise worth saving? The door to truth will open.
We're going to start the trials.
Lady Love dies.
Abyss of crime.
Breathe life back into paradise.
While the judge explains this to us, I want to ask, Lady Love Dies in our playthrough had physical relations with Crimson Acid and Dr. Doomjazz. Would you consider maybe that also being the case with Judge? Because I'm pretty sure, considering how much Judge was into this trial, this is what the judge considers to be sex. I think this counts. Island is ending. Everyone's here.
How dare you? It is cowardly to insinuate.
Carmelina's angry about it.
Don't test me.
There's not much time.
I am the leader.
I'm shocked.
Fine is repulsive.
I am the leader.
Time to end all crimes. Gotta get gun. Execute justice. Carmelina's mad about it. Pick this up. Execute the guilty with her gun.
Lady Love dies.
Truth or fact? All right. So we know who actually did it. We know how it went. But the conspiracy's idea was that Henry was going to be accused of everything.
Is this a fact?
No one helped Henry escaped. He broke free himself.
Fucking surprise.
Show me your truth.
Present the evidence and construct the truth. Look at all this evidence. Henry doesn't have any memory of last night. He can't argue whether he did or not. It's likely he did. He has history. He has a history. Is not a strong prosecution. Do you have anything else?
You fucking kidding me?
Show me your truth.
He took a knife. Like, it reports that Henry barged her and took the knife during the escape. Akiko says so. Akiko wouldn't lie about that.
My entire life adrift.
That knife was later found next to Henry when he was recovered. So much happened that he doesn't remember. So this is all as written as in the report. Is the truth really as simple as this? Yes. Blood in the stomach. Look at this. Found with council blood in his stomach outside the crime scene. It's airtight. Airtight. Henry escaped by himself. The ingested blood is hard evidence. Does it prove he is a monster?
Show me your truth.
That's all. No more evidence is needed. Grand Marshal filed her report. No reason to question the facts you gave me during my briefing. A simple truth. Sometimes that is the best kind of truth. The truth is revealed, the truth is known, the truth proves Henry is guilty.
Guilty.
Not a fucking thing.
Total fucking jerk around, says Henry.
Fucking say.
Did you actually do any investigating? I did a lot of investigating, Henry, and put the facts together to make a truth. Judgment's passed. Convicted. My facts have become truth. While I'm in here, I do not have access to the... Right. No, that's fine. We don't need to save. Okay, demonic possession. Right. Is Starlight to believe there's something here that warrants investigation? Was someone else involved with Henry's possession? Well, of course, the answer to that is no. It's Henry all the way.
Facts and the truth.
I don't believe anyone else was involved with Henry's possession besides Henry. You aren't contradicting the official report? No. He has made a previous attempt at a ritual and served jail time for it. The school had been watching him and the ritual attempt failed. After being released from jail, he tried again and succeeded with horrific results. The truth is clear. There's no one to blame for Henry's possession other than himself. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves Henry's guilty.
Guilt.
Look, everyone was right. The official report was exactly what happened. There was no reason ever to doubt it. Murder of Grace Bloodlines. Well, obviously Henry acted solo. The truth may still be in shadow. No, actually, it's not. I investigated at the behest of One Last Kiss. Right, we introduced One Last Kiss.
About this.
I'm sure Grace will be very happy to know
Those are facts.
that we have investigated this mystery, and we know exactly what happened.
The investigator is here. Enjoy Perfect 25, investigator.
Right? Supposedly murdered by Henry. There's more to the official version of events. I absolutely suspect her. Yes, she has motive and no alibi. This is a mistake, investigator. I'd hope the investigation freak would save Paradise, not condemn it. What is her motive, investigator? Well, she openly admitted to wanting revenge against the syndicate. She believes she was killed for someone else's gain. You're misconstruing my words. I want revenge against the person that killed me, not the entire syndicate. You said that the council deserved this and that you're happy about it and that you killed a dog. You were so happy about it. That's what you told me. It's not the same as me wanting... It doesn't cast you in a good light either. What is her alibi, investigator? She doesn't have one. She admitted herself, so she is guilty. Why would she willingly give her motive and lack of alibi to the investigator? I mean, who can say the way the criminal mind works, Judge? Arrogance? She tried to cast herself as an aid in my investigation. It didn't work. I believe she was involved. I'm stunned by your stupidity. Or is it something else? Are you protecting someone? Or are you trying to shape the future in a way I can't divine? Whatever the investigator's intentions, we shall examine the evidence. Lady Love dies. Drive us along the highway of truth. Okay, there's a Kiko, who obviously is innocent. Carmelina didn't do anything. Henry, of course, is guilty. Like, it says that we can accuse Grace. We don't have any evidence. You killed yourself, Grace? Suspect confirmed.
Crime cannot hide.
I believe One Last Kiss was involved with her murder. You believe Grace killed herself. This is nonsense. We have a guilty suspect already. Is this a joke? We're moving on. Truth is revealed, truth is known, and truth proves Henry is guilty.
Guilt.
Well, I had to try. Pity we cannot convict One Last Kiss for her own murder. Lady Love dies. No, we don't need to save. We don't want to save any of this. We will continue. Dun, 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 dun. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Right, the town Hand of Death reached out, killed the guards. Who snatched the life? Was it the accused? Did someone else do it?
Don't test me.
I have reason to believe the killer may not have breached the seals last night. There is evidence that points to one or more killers breaching the seals and planting the tools for murder 2 days ago. At least that's what I thought until I realized that it was actually just Henry that did the whole thing. They were murdered last night. Their murder may not be tied to the actual murder of the council. I will show you the truth.
Those are the facts.
Review the case files. All right, there's a Kiko. There's Henry. There's Lydia, Carmelina, and One Last Kiss, of course. No, I mean, we can't... There's no evidence against her. It's obviously it's Henry. It was Henry all the way.
Paradise feels...
It is as we know. Henry killed the guards.
Show me your truth.
Let's look at the evidence. Killed with a blade. The victims were killed by blade slashes to the throat. Both died from a knife wound that opened their windpipes and severed their arteries.
Paradise feels wrong.
Henry had taken a knife from Akiko during his escape. How did Henry get the drop on 2 elite marshals? Well, I'm glad you asked that, Judge. It's fascinating, actually.
The truth. Or not.
He's possessed by a demon. He is faster and stronger than the marshals. We can't know without a confession, but amnesia is obscuring the truth.
Paradise feels wrong.
The knife found at the scene had the blood of the murdered marshals on it. Do you have anything else?
Show me your truth.
We have symbols and blood. During his possession, Henry was branded with demonic sigils. And these sigils were found daubed in blood at the crime scene. The blood matched the blood of the dead guards.
Crime is repulsive.
I believe Henry daubed them as some kind of ritualistic marking. Do I have anything else?
Truth.
Well, that's enough. I don't think we need any other evidence. I have nothing to present. Consider the truth, ruminate on implications, soaked in the facts, steeped in the leaves of veracity, examine the grains of legitimacy. No jury here. Must leave it to the impartial sword of justice to stab through the heart of the lies. Let the blood truth flow. ... Truth is revealed, truth is known, truth proves Henry's guilty.
Guilty.
Did I really do it? Is this really the truth? Is this place a brick in the path to my memories? Judgment is passed. Justice. Okay, continue. Hicks is missing. I feel Henry also somehow murdered Hicks. Was Hicks the victim of a crafted tragedy? He disappeared a number of days ago. Strange for a syndicate member, but conspicuous because he crafted a second holy seal. Did someone try to obtain the secret from him? Investigator, do I know what happened to him?
Now this.
Yeah, he's dead. Dead? The fangs of death grip this island so tightly. How could this happen? Investigator, please review your case file and confirm you wish to accuse. Alright, so there's Akiko. There's a lot about Crimson. There's Yuri. I mean, Henry did it all. He did it all. He did everything. And it was all Henry. I don't know how, but he somehow...
The facts and the truth.
I believe Henry was involved with Hicks's disappearance while he was in prison. Investigator, you have no truth to support this accusation. Is this a joke? The island is about to blink out of existence. We have to move on without knowing what happened to Hicks. Judgment's passed. No convictions. No, I can't save. Sure, don't save. Very well, we'll continue. Second Holy Seal. What is the Second Holy Seal and how was it breached? Take us for a holiday to the land of truth. Let us sip cocktails of facts on the beach of justice. With the help of K. Hicks, Council constructed a puzzle-based monument system on a plateau on a desolate planet outside of our solar system. The door in the Council building acts as a portal to this antique part of space. The obelisks on the beach provide the solution to the puzzle and are activated using K. Hicks's key or Starlight. The key carries a protocol which has sync with the obelisk nightmare computer. Starlight can crack it. Investigator, please review your case file. Confirm you wish to accuse. No review needed, Your Honor. Dun 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 dun.
Is this a fact?
I believe Henry went through the second seal. He's an amazing person, actually. He did so much. He did all this stuff.
Stunned.
How did Henry know how to get through the seal?
Like this.
One last kiss confirmed it's possible that Henry's demon could keep him alive in space and psychically crack the code behind the second Holy Seal. Is this true? Yes, Judge, it's possible that the demon was able to keep Henry alive in space. It's also possible that the demon could psychically feel out the solution to the puzzle. It's completely unprovable unless we put him into space and hope he doesn't die. Let's go. I'll go to space. better than waiting to die here. You have anything else, investigator?
The investigator is here.
He's possessed by a demon. Demons are attuned to space and can probably sense their way through it, maybe. Look, you can't say it's not true. Oh, Shinji told us that. What kind of information are you basing that on? I spoke to a demon. It's been living on the island for the last 10 years. Okay, we've never actually mentioned this to anyone, that we've been speaking to a demon on the island.
Do you want to die?
That's impossible. We wiped them out.
Repulsive.
You missed one, Akiko. Oh, hey, Shinji's at the trial. What's poppin', loved eyes? We were just talking about how Henry would have got through the second seal. Oh yeah, space, demons, psychic pathways. Riveting stuff. This is a bizarre turn of events, investigator. Hey, leave Loved Eyes alone. She's been out there busting her hump trying to solve this thing. I've been here for years. I've seen all the shit you people do. If I had my way, you'd all hang for this. Anyway, this has been swell. It's not every day you get to watch an island die. I'm gonna take in the view. Oh, and Loved Eyes, when you wrap this all up, if you want to get back to the chat about us...
Like this.
Thank you, Shinji. Peace! I don't think we can take the word of a demon in this court.
Have a bad feeling about this.
Your call, Judge, but he's more of an expert about the subject than the rest of us. You're not giving me anything else? Fine. The clock is ticking on the truth after all. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves Henry guilty, because we're running out of time. The citizen possessed by a demon breached the second holy seal last night. Judge doesn't seem all that sure about this judgment, though. Judge says, yeah, clock's ticking. Henry's guilty, I guess. Lady Loved Eyes, well, you're in... Yep, I don't want to save. We'll continue. Who opened a third seal? Someone got through. Who did it? Please bring us a meal of truth that we may gorge on justice. Lady Loved Eyes, what is the third seal? A blood lock that is coded to council members. To get through it, you either need council blood in your body or a sample to trick the lock. Who went through it? There's Dr. Doomjazz. Well, Henry, of course. Sam. Denanagate. Well, I mean, the official story is the correct one.
When love dies.
I believe Henry went through the third seal, surprisingly.
Shocked.
Show me your truth.
I present your evidence, I guess.
Hide.
I found his blood on the lock. That proves he went through it. How did a citizen get through a lock coded to council blood?
Like this.
I compared a sample of Henry's blood to a sample taken from the grave of Ai's Kiwami.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Eyes was Henry's father. That gives Henry the council blood he'd need to get through the blood lock. This is a major revelation, Loved Eyes. Yeah, I don't think we mentioned this in the previous trial, did we? I don't think we mentioned Henry's parentage. You're telling me? The truth blooms. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves Henry's guilty because of his dad. Judgment's passed. Convicted. I don't need to save. Very well, we'll continue. Fourth Holy Seal. Fourth Holy Seal lies deep within the dense fog of abstruse mysteries this island has to offer. Lady Love dies. What is the Fourth Holy Seal? Requires godliness. Godliness? How did the council pass through it?
Test.
Montserrat owned a piece of crying grudge's flesh and a pendant that would allow him to open the seal. That means the council can only enter with Montserrat. Who breached the fourth seal and found themselves at the scene of carnage? I mean, we all know who did it. There's actually evidence against a few people, but... Killer Demon did it. I mean, there's really no evidence at all about Killer Demon, but...
Crime.
I believe the Killer Demon breached the seal. A Killer Demon? What Killer Demon? What are you talking about? I found a dead Killer Demon inside the council penthouse. There aren't supposed to be any demons on this island. A Killer Demon in the council penthouse? What was it doing there? has the blood of several council members on its claws. It was involved in the murder of the council. It appears that it burst out of a hidden security crate and attacked the council. How did it die? Montserrat shot it during the murder. There was a Fakata bullet that came from Montserrat's gun in the killer demon's head. How did the killer demon get in there? Starlight has logged it as a case file. We'll get to it. You're going to be amazed at finding out how Henry got the killer demon in there. It's quite a story. I have nothing to present. Investigator, you have no truth to support this accusation. Is this a joke? You can't just accuse Killer Demon of such a crime like this without evidence.
And you come to me with no evidence. The court finds
Yeah, Henry's guilty. Look, it's just Henry did it. Citizen breach possessed by a demon, breached the fourth holy seal. Henry's guilty again. Lady Love dies. Can't save. No, it's fine. We don't need to save. We'll continue. Mystery of dead killer demon. How did it get in there? It's time to resolve the mystery surrounding killer demon. The dark deduction of the dead demon's destruction is for another case file. The truth about where it came from must be dredged from the swamp of mystery first. Dun, 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 dun. Man, Henry, I can't believe you got killer demon in there. How did you do this?
When love dies.
I don't know, but I believe the killer demon came from Henry.
Whatever you fucking say.
When Henry communicated with the gods and the demon on the island, the marshals missed this one during their extermination operation. That doesn't answer the question. We know that the killer demon came to the island because of Henry. I want to know why it was in the council penthouse. I didn't ask for a history lesson. This is speculation. But the killer demon was drawn to the council as they meditated. I don't know how it got through the seals, but there's a lot we don't understand about demons. So we're listing this as unsolved, investigator? I have nothing else to present, Judge. The truth remains buried. No convictions. We're not impressing Judge with our performance here. The crime to end all crimes. Crime to end all crimes. The murder in the night. The paradise killer. Who killed the council? The truth is aged like a fine whiskey. How does the whiskey on this island taste? Pour us a glass of truth so that we may sip upon a vintage blend of justice. I want to know who held the knife. If the killer was set up by a mastermind, we will deal with that later. I want to know who gripped the knife of murder in their palm of guilt. Show us the ultimate truth. Well, who do you think did it?
Is this a fact?
I believe Henry is the Paradise Killer.
You fucking kidding me?
You're not contradicting the official report? No. This is the most important decision you'll ever make, Lady Love Dies. I mean, did you see the evidence? It's obviously, who else could have done it? Henry killed Paradise. I hope you know what you're doing. A truth is revealed, a truth is known, a truth proves...
Henry guilty.
Henry guilty. The Parlor of Justice has played host to the truths of the investigator. Were the truths as expected? Did esoteric knowledge reveal the truth, or did it remain hidden in mystery? The investigator will become executioner and execute justice. Dun, 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 dun. Grand Marshal Kiko 14, the verdict is... innocent, release. Architect Carmelina, verdict is... release. Everyone's innocent, release. Dr. Doomjazz, the verdict is... release. Accused Henry Division, the verdict is... guilt, execute of everything. All crimes blamed on Henry. Henry's shot. The fairy woman Lydia Daybreak. Verdict is release. Sam Daybreak. The verdict is release. Witness to the end. The verdict is release. Secretary Yuri Knight. The verdict is release. The unforgiving Spectre One Last Kiss. The verdict is release. The bizarre Killer Demon. The verdict is still release. Killer Demon is always innocent at all times. The truth is clouded. The official record of events is not true, but you don't have enough to shine a light on the real truth. The next island is threatened by unknown truths. You have earned the title of Grand Investigator. Well, I don't think we really did. Your weapon is unlocked. On the next island, you will reform the Paradise Psycho unit. Island 24 is about to die. Island 25 waits for us. What kind of island will it be? Are you happy with your truths? Did you get the convictions you wanted? You entered into a battle with the facts, the truths, and the suspects. Did you emerge victorious? This courtroom could only allow so many truths to emerge from their hiding places. Are there more to hunt? If you believe that things are not as they seem, there is still a way to punish the guilty. Grand Investigator Lady Love dies. I will leave you to execute justice at your discretion. Punish those that you deem guilty. Execution or exile are viable punishments. You may also let them go free. Please work for the best interests of Perfect 25.
Breathe life back into paradise.
Thank you, Judge. I will shoot so many people with my gun. Do so from the rearview mirror in Lydia's car. The car will take you through the Paradise Gates into Perfect 25. Use it as your discretion. Justice has been served. Justice. Choice and consequence. We did it. We solved the mystery. Those of you who have not been guilty of destroying Paradise may leave and wrap up your business before we move to Perfect 25. All right, so Judge is actually saying, hey, I think we didn't uncover all the truth here. I think there may be some truth that has not been exposed. She completed the job, kind of. Was there more to do? The investigator always trusted her heart. She would decide if Paradise had been saved. We're in Perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved isn't a binary state. Solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. That's scary. It is. I hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure she did. This is Lady Love Dies we're talking about. Can always trust Lady Love Dies. She would never let the killer go free. Paradise is indebted to you. No matter what truth you made, you believed in Paradise. I hope that we will never have to work together again. Hope that crime can be eradicated and Paradise can be perfect. It's an unrealistic dream. Crime infects every society. You're right. The Syndicate's way of governing is flawed. It always will be. I look forward to working with you again. Truth will always need an investigator and a judge. You know, Judge really should be more, a bit more dismissive of Lady Love Dies with this ending, I think. Judge shouldn't be all like, hey, you're the best, you're the Grand Investigator, go kill people. It should be like, Investigator, I'm not really all that positive about what you did here, if I'm being honest. It wasn't a very impressive performance, I'm gonna say. Alright, so the people that I didn't convict are now still on the island, and we can talk to them. Hey, Carmelina.
Is its own reward.
Congratulations on getting out of exile. The investigator got her gun. The Paradise Psycho unit will rise again.
The better syndicate.
Look forward to working with you to build a better syndicate. What?
Like this.
Will you now?
Pardon?
Of course, we cannot let this happen again. You're not allowed on the council. You're a temporary leader. When this island ends, we don't have any more business.
Achieve perfection.
Of course, I just meant that everyone in the syndicate will work
I
together.
have a bad feeling about this.
You are planning to relinquish the throne on the next island, aren't you? Don't misjudge my poor wording, investigator. I look forward to getting back to more creative pursuits and letting the new council assembly. Now, what can I do for you in the waning time before the end of the island? Oh, we can tell her about the Nanagate. I know about your secret son.
Craft is its own reward.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Sure you don't. I found the hidden killer. I'll see that you get punished for this.
Perfection.
Are you making up stories now? I wasn't convicted of anything in the trial, so ergo, I'm innocent. I'll decide that. We haven't tried this.
I'll send you to the idle lands.
Yeah, my old apartment. You can live there now.
Pardon?
I beg your pardon.
Dies. All that
I know you were involved, but I couldn't prove it. You're to be exiled. Eternity awaits.
Dare you?
You had no reason. I was found innocent. Goodbye, architect. Have fun in my old apartment. Out of here. She's got like chains around her. An unproven truth led to exile. An eternity in the idle lands. Endless contemplation. Endless regret. Endlessly gazing into an apathetic sky. Exiles transfer at the end of an island. Punishment has been served. Well, I mean, 25 is going to be the last island, so we really don't need an architect anymore. You know? It's unnecessary. Her job's done. She did it well. It's just that the job is done. Good work. Oh, look who's down here. Hey, Yuri.
Don't make me laugh.
What do you want, freak? Don't speak unless you have something worthwhile to say. I don't have time for you. The next island waits for me.
I'll send you to the idle lands.
Carmelina needs company. I don't think so.
Love dies.
I know you were involved, but I couldn't prove it. You proved nothing in the trials. That's true. We did prove nothing. I can still carry out some justice, though, because I have completely irresponsible, unsupervised powers now, apparently. Enjoy eternity. Out of here. We're just sending everyone to... Yes, so in this ending, Lady Love Dies is just very... She's holding a grudge about all that time she spent in the Idle Lands, and now, while everyone else got to live it up on the island, so she's just gonna make sure that everyone knows what she went through at that time. I don't think I can... Just like a lot of water... Oh, money. Hold on. We always have to get the money. So she figures, well, I mean, I was left in that apartment with nothing to do for all that time, so, you know, everyone else is now gonna be able to spend time in that apartment. Where can we go? Let's see. Take me to the Desolation Cell. Oh, she's not here. Yeah, she's somewhere else entirely. Take me to the Syndicate graveyard.
All would benefit from a...
Am I happy with my truths? I mean, not really. Kind of feels wrong, doesn't it? It feels wrong. Truth still slithers in the grass. You're an instrument of justice now. You can execute justice however you like. Make use of it. My time on this island is at an end. Enjoy Perfect 25, if you can. And there she goes. Alright, so... somewhere in this direction. Okay, she's out in front of the barracks. Hey, Kiko. Everything went pretty well, I guess. Told you that LeBagiou did it. I don't know about that, though. I'm not convinced. I can sense there was more truth out there. It doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. Paradise is still wrong. Let it go. Justice was served. Now, why have you come to see me? Goodbye. I'm gonna exile you. That's why I came here. Said Draku?
Crime cannot hide.
I know you were involved, but I couldn't prove it.
I'll send you to...
I'm exiling you to my old house. I'll kill you. Enjoy eternity. Pity we can't go back up to the apartment and see everyone stuck in there.
the hell?
You sunk your boat. He always does. Send the old girl off at the end of an island. Time to move on. Fresh start. Embrace the future. You're looking forward to the future, Love Dies. Something still feels wrong. Something is still wrong here. I can feel it. An investigator's hunch. Is it now? What's wrong? Something you want to talk about? Well, you know, I was never really sure if you actually gave Sam that blood vial or not, so... You're being exiled.
I had nothing to do with this.
You're exiling an innocent man? It's not nice, Love Dies. I know you were involved, but I couldn't prove it. So enjoy the idle lands. You're making a big mistake. I had nothing to do with this. Goodbye, Doc. Lady Love Dies is just being really petty about this.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
You helped wipe heresy from the island. Will you aid us in our holy mission now? What is my role? I'm sure I can fit it into my schedule. My role is to work for the gods to eradicate crime. I have a good feeling about the new island. I can always feel it bathed in the radiance of our masters. Do not delay. We must go to the new island. The gods wait for us. Well, not for everyone. Not for everyone. Blasphemy? I know you were involved, but I couldn't prove it. You'll leave yourself submerged in sin. I'll take my chances. They're out of here. Everyone's getting stuffed in that apartment. Well, I mean, there's the Daybreaks and Crimson. And I guess they're okay. I guess they can go on to the next island. All right, so in this ending, Henry got blamed for everything. And we saw that... Judge was very questionable about that, saying, I don't know about that one, Lady Love Dies. I feel like we did not actually uncover the truth. So Judge was giving you a hint that you didn't actually do everything, or in this case, anything. In this case, anything at all. Which, you know, that is a point. So... you can let the entire conspiracy off the hook. Let's see. Trying to think about where Sam's bar was next to. Let me just close this for the moment and see where that is. We'll just head this way. Now, of course, in this case, we didn't really uncover any truths at all. I suppose there's probably outcomes where you can resolve some truths, but not everything. And I don't know if Judge would actually mention anything at that point. Would Judge say, hey, I do agree with some of these truths, but I don't think you got everything. I don't think you got everything. Or would Judge just say, yep, this all checks out to me. I think you nailed all these truths. One last drink LD on the house. Got a special one saved. Hit me. It's the end of paradise after all. You'll have it neat, won't you? Oh man, what is this? Special blend, isn't it? Don't ask. The recipe is secret. That hit the spot. Can I help you with anything before the end, LD? Well, you're all right, Sam, but my trigger finger is itchy.
It's time for justice.
It's time for justice. Is this a joke, LD? I know you were involved, but I couldn't prove it. You're making the wrong decision, aren't you? I don't think so, Sammy. The life of an assassin will always end like this. Turns out that Lady Love Dies was an abusive cop the whole time. Lydia, can you pick me up? Wait. No answer. Why wouldn't Lydia pick me up? That's odd. Why doesn't she want to pick me up? It's very unusual. Hey, exiled your boss.
You want to stay back.
I guess they don't have to say anything else.
If you want to stay back.
Oh, hold on. There's a money. We'll need money on the next island.
Crystal the tank.
Stay back. If you want to stay back.
Well, that was a job well done. Lydia's not here for some reason. I guess because I executed her lover. I guess. Maybe she's grieving. Maybe she's plotting revenge. I need to watch my back on the next island. Guess I'm gonna need to drive out of here myself. Is it time to go? Well, I guess we can say goodbye to Crimson. She's not that far away. Well, I guess we're gonna have to watch our back, but fortunately, we have a license to kill indiscriminately for no reason at all. So we'll probably be okay. But he's back in town. You got your gun back, justice has been served, and the PPU will be reborn in Perfect 25. Got a favor to ask. I'm not surprised. Need people for the Paradise Psycho unit, right? You want to be on the team? I'm the glamour of the battlefield, and I have a good stock of secrets. Nah, it's fine. No can do. Not until we get to the next island, at least. Your loss. Did you come for me with something before the end of the island? Yeah, I'm getting you your own apartment.
I'll send you.
You got some roommates you'll have to live with, though. That's not funny, lady. I know you were involved, but I couldn't prove it. You're wrong, lady. The snakes on the island got to you. I'm innocent. Not in my truth. I mean, it's It's a nice apartment. You'll like it. You won't be lonely like I was. I mean, Lady Love Dies had no one to hang out in that apartment with, but now the apartment's packed with people. It should be all right up there.
Sorry.
Execute. That's quite an appropriate soundbite.
Don't like this.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Good work, breathing life back into paradise. Gonna miss Love Dies. We could have had something special. Nothing brings people together like the impending obliteration of a pocket of reality. Still, at least the case of the Paradise Killer got her out of exile. I wonder if her truths were right. I think we know. I think we know if they were. Hope they all die in a fire, but for their sakes, I hope they enjoy it. I've only known humans for a short amount of time, but they all seem to be idiots that only work for themselves. I'm sure they'll fuck it up nicely. Anyway, time to watch reality die. All right, and that was our little alternate trial for Paradise Killer. Just wanted to do that because, you know, we had our investigation and we had our real trial where we used all of the evidence that we collected to do what we thought was the actual ending. And I think that we had convicted everyone we wanted to, but we also had to see what an alternate version would look like. What would, you know, and obviously there are other alternates you could do. You could convict anyone that you wanted. Like if you wanted to just convict Yuri, right? Or you convict Carmelina, you could certainly do that. Or if you didn't find all the evidence, you wouldn't be able to convict everyone. There's only certain people you would have been able to convict. But in this case, I just wanted to see what would it look like if the conspiracy got away with it and everything was blamed on Henry. What does that trial look like? And we saw what it looked like. We see that Judge is very doubtful in the end about if any of that was true. Judge questions it, but we ran out of time. No time to question the decisions. And then, of course, regardless of how you do in the trial, Lady Love Dies is given unlimited power to kill and stuff people in an apartment, which I think is a funnier penalty than killing them. Make everyone live together in that apartment, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. And so we move on to the next island, and everyone asks, Lady Love Dies, what happened to everyone on the previous island? And they're like, oh, they're living up in the penthouse now. Living up in their permanent penthouse. Yeah, so like I said last time, I really enjoyed Paradise Killer. I really enjoyed walking around this strange, interesting society. Very colorful, very bright. Talking to these people. If I were to say if there might be one drawback of the game, I would say I might have wanted there to be a bit more of a complex gameplay system during the trial, because really all the trial came down to was having the options that you got when you investigated, having those appear in a menu. Then you just choose all of them to present all your evidence, and there's really no drawbacks to doing any of that, or there's really no picking and choosing that you need to do. It's just, here's your list of the things you found, and you just choose all of them. And if you got enough evidence, you would be able to convict someone. So I might have wanted something a bit more complicated for the actual trial in the end. But overall, I did really enjoy the game. I did enjoy the story. I did like how it all came together with the conspiracies. And I thought these were likable characters. I enjoyed my time with them. And it is also funny to see that you can just do whatever you want in that trial. And like judge is like, are you joking? You're not being serious right now? And then judge is like, okay, I guess we ran out of time. I guess this has to be what it is. And then you could just shoot or exile people anyway if you wanted to. So, yeah, that's our actual final look at Paradise Killer, just to see how else this trial could possibly go. And I feel satisfied about that. The Way of Blood Bar. This conversation really should change. So they're saying, did you hear about the half-assed job Lady Love Dies did on 24? I can't believe she did such a bad job. Yeah, are we confident that she should have so much power on the island? Like, she can just kill anyone she wants or send them to the apartment. And she's just gonna abuse that power, I guess. She's the only one that can save Paradise because she did such a good job of it. Their love can't be defeated. My understanding is that you get that image of them if at least one of them dies. Maybe if you exile them too? I don't know. But if they're fine at the end, I don't think you get that image. Yeah, so again, I just wanted to take this alternate look at the ending of Paradise Killer, just to see what else could have happened. And overall, the ending doesn't, like, the structure of the ending doesn't really change. The only thing that really changes are the conversations that you can have. It might have been nice to have a bit more of it, like a bigger difference possibly, depending on how things go. But these are just little criticisms. Overall, I really enjoyed it, how it looked, how it sounded, and the story that we experienced. So now, this, for real, has been Paradise Killer, and I hope you enjoyed your time with me as we went through the story and figured out who murdered Paradise, and then ended up framing an innocent person for all of it. That's been Paradise Killer.